Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent, it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much-needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war cry. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and cry. And do the righteousness. Hey, we love. I And we love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari.
And we love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari. Save all people.
And we love Jaja. We love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari.
We love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari. Preserve all people.
Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I say, watch a man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I and I should never hold thy peace, while we penalize day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah,
Jah Rastafari. Preserve all.
and we love Jah. Me love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari.
Me love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari. Preserve all.
Me love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari.
Jah Rastafari.
Jah Rastafari.
Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ Twink.
Good morning, globalists. Good morning and welcome. It is Thursday, the 12th of February. Morning, Onodo. Welcome. Wanna know me not sleep yet? I barely getting sleep last night. I spent the whole before the morning after me done my show working on my app. Developing my app and my website. It's continuously under construction. But me still there in a tired state, undeterred, have an awful lot to say this morning. Too much. Call crowd. Because we motor go fly this morning. BJ go boss this morning. We're saying congratulations to the Iron Lady of the Caribbean, the most powerful woman in the global south. Oh, if the men in politics of the global south could just roll up a tone like Mia Amor Mottley. Maybe, just maybe, we wouldn't take orders from pedophiles, child rapists, and criminals like Bill Gates and Clinton and all of those. We will go on a rant this morning. Oh, no, globalists, welcome to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good morning and welcome. Call the capitalists, the newfound capitalists, the bunch of PNP. Call them this morning to assemble in front of us, because we are going to boss like Beijing this morning. How to do, everybody? How to turn? How to call the PNP them feel with it? The death of social democracy in Jamaica. Call the PNP them. We need to send them go toughen up them belly full of beer jelly. We want the PNP them to have muscle in them belly, and we want the PNP them back to straighten up like Mia Mottley. Call the PNP them this morning. Oh no. Lynette Jenkins, good morning. Miss Drum Uptown, good morning. Debbie Jarvis TV, good morning and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Laverne, Violet Watson, George, Suzette, good morning. Miranda, good morning. Good morning. Jean, good morning. Lenworth, who else is there? Arlene, how you do? Good morning, Raymond, Jamrock. Morning, everybody. Opal, Wagwan. Winifred, good morning, Pamela, good morning, Ladybug, how you do? Daryl Vaz, Ladybug, Daryl Vaz say, promise kept, promise deliver, he deliver light to Jamaica out of the 150 million with them take and land. Mia Mottley, 3 landslides. 3 landslides. She have to be doing something good, isn't it, Andrew Holness? But let's not focus on the capitalist devil at the moment called Andrew. Let's not focus on the capitalist devil. Sons of the pedophile, Andrew Holness. And I mean sons of Bill Gates' son, Bill Clinton's son, Donald Trump's son, Prince Charles' son of the pedophiles, Andrew Holness. Take a back seat. Mark Golden, come here. Mark Golden. Mark Golden, you need to resign. Step aside. Social democracy, Mark Golden. I know the way you operate social democracy. I know so you go. It cannot be Mark Golden that at the moment we cannot identify the difference of Labour and PNP. If you can't identify it, you tell me. Make me not trouble them. But for now, I cannot identify the difference from Labour and PNP when it comes to global politics at the moment. When it comes to local politics, everybody seems to be playing the same tune. Everybody seems to be dancing to the same American pedophile tune. We need to send the PNP them to Barbados. Go strengthen up themselves. When we see Mia Mottley on the world stage, we wish that was our leader. Because in the days of Michael Manley, in a PJ and Portia, social democracy in Jamaica means something, Mark Golden. Where they know? People like Deighton still have that social democracy spirit in him. It's here or there. I don't know, because when you get initiated in power, in this world, and Epstein file is a university at the moment when it comes to power and money and influence. See Epstein file also as a university of what we never know, of what they said was conspiracy theory. But no way, the circle is being exposed. PNP don't need to find out what Mia Mottley is doing right. Look at what Mia Mottley is doing right. Look at the stance Mia Mottley take. Not the hithering and the dithering, and we don't know the PNP position properly in Venezuela. We don't know the PNP position on Cuba. We don't know, barring Dr. Daz, we don't know the PNP and local politics. We're just not. We cannot have 2 capitalist parties running Jamaica. It cannot be that, because then we don't have an opposition. The Uni Party has no how you call it when 2 things gel together. The Uni Party have now come together and become one capitalist party in Jamaica. The PNP is not serving us as an opposition. Yes, they may harangue favor in Parliament and all of that jazz. Parliament is not the only place where we elect the opposition to do their work. As God send a day and the opposition them I wait. The job is about highlighting the issues that is of critical importance to the people coalition or coincided toward them. Toward them are one thing now. It is what look at the healthcare debacle. Dr. Dawes is doing very good at it. But is the PNP really assisting Dr. Dawes running home the message? Is the PNP as a party really rallying the base of the people? Come here, Mark Golden, come here. No. Mia Mottley didn't have to call a general election to strengthen up our support, because Mia Mottley had 29 of the 30 seats before she called the election. She now win all 30 again. Andrew Holness and that narrative of Melissa is going to in the next year or so bring a snap election, because Andrew wants to go beyond 2030, you see. So this is why you don't understand when me say after the election the PNP just fizzled out. You can't do that. You literally cannot do that. You have to keep the base alive and well, because what Andrew Holness wants is that majority where he can flex his legislative muscle and fuck way up like he did in the last 5 years. With the PNP disorganized, with the PNP base fizzling out and dying out, with the PNP not being an effective opposition, as we expect the 100% rise in numbers and the 300% rise in salary, we expect them to take this government to task, to hold this government to account, to make leadership become burdensome for Andrew Holness. Can you, the base of the People National Party, say this is being done since we have put them back in conundrum? Can you say this has been done? Am I seeing a united front from the People's National Party? I don't know. But let me tell you something, PNP. You know, go doom on your own self to failure. The silence wanna gone into, and then you have the nerve to step on a stage and quote Michael Manley. How insultive, PNP. How insultive that you all would want to step on a stage and quote Michael Manley. PNP, you have joined the Jamaica Labour Party choir. You're singing the alto of the people's of the JLP choir, because you're all on bended knees to the pedophiles in America. You're all on bended knees. This is where Michael Manley would have stood up in this attack on Cuba by the American. They would have to shut Michael Manley. How dare you, PNP, go up on stage and call Michael Manley name? It's an insult. When you look at all that is happening across the region, when you look at all what is happening in the country, PNP, you know, shame to go up on a stage and call Michael Manley name. Shame. Shame. If Duppy did have Trent, Michael Manley would have joked someone and say, stop calling my name, you know, no labor right mess. Got the whole of the labor right in a PNP. I don't know where Andrew pay, you know. I don't know what secret Andrew have for, you know. But we want to say congratulations to the queen of the region, the strong woman of the region. The man of the region. Because no other man have the, I must even go, what name there? Ralph Gonzalez would have the balls to speak like Mia Mottley. No. The whole on her belly turned soft and bloated like a full belly lizard. The whole on her back hunch. No, straighten up anymore. No, have firm chest anymore. PNP war not there. Look what PNP, no can't talk about Cuba. No, talk true, Jamaica. If the wicked PNP them, the PNP them will nyam out Cuba. The PNP them will get Cuba support. No can't talk about Cuba. John Crow, no come here. Yes, PNP, I want to talk. John Crow. No can't talk about Cuba. At least hum. Sing it in a song. If you're not afraid to talk. Because when you can't talk, sometimes you can sing metaphorically. Sing, man. It's a disgrace to see the PNP's silence in our country on the issue of Cuba particularly. Disgraceful, Mark Golden. Mark Golden, have you become controlled by the pedophiles as well? As we will move to Andrew Holness, or no, call Andrew Holness, that's what we know. Call Andrew Holness. Call Andrew. Mark Golden. Look at what happened to Cuba. Something there shadow ban me. YouTube shadow ban me. So them not send out a lot of my notification. That's why I ask them to share the live and hit the like button, because that will get me into the algorithm. If YouTube war me and other not support me, me not go win the war, or me not go turn up in the war. Understand? Mark Golden is a shame. PNP is a shame. Donna Scott Mottley, it is a shame to see how no cheat Cuba. When you look the other side, PNP, what a disgrace. What a disgrace to see PNP looking the other direction from Cuba. You should have sent back Cuba schools them. You should have sent back Cuba support them. Cuba still a chain on the doctors in a specialty one. PNP, is a disgrace to Cuba. Is a disgrace to social democracy in the region, because PNP had the quietest voice. Can I expect Andrew to be quieter than PNP? Andrew Holness have a right to be quiet. I understand why Andrew Holness is quiet. If he's on bended knees, he have no other choice. Are you, though, PNP, on your knees with Andrew Holness as well? PNP, me couldn't ask Mark Golden the question. Why wanna play hypocrisy PNP and go on like I say Cuba no matter? Why wanna not demonstrate for Cuba in a Jamaica PNP? Uno is a disgrace. Uno is a sellout. Yes, PNP. Uno a sellout. Crooks and disgrace. Uno take all the help from Cuba and Venezuela. Cousin, how you do? Uno take all the help from Cuba and Venezuela. And so no turn on the back behind against them now, PNP. Uno wicked so. Not even a back channel support. Unbended knees to the American pedophiles. Come here, Andrew. Andrew, come here. Morning, sir. Morning, Mas Andrew. Mas Andrew, morning. No, Jamaicans. Don't make a cuss, Don't make a cuss on this morning. We need to start asking questions. The Epstein file is a university into the midst of the rich and powerful. Bill Gates, Bill Clinton. We need to be asking Andrew Holness of his conversations and dealings with Bill Gates and Bill Clinton. I know someone not care about yourself, one not care about your life. When COVID surfaced, I was in what? My second year of my bachelor's. Our friends at the School of Science, because we were at the Professional Services College, got hold of that document, the patent for that pandemic. But people never believed us, you see. We were just foo-foo, ray-ray, and blah, blah. Please read this article when we put out this morning on this issue in relation to the Epstein files, Bill Gates and him virus study, and all of the things them, and you know what else Bill Gates walk and push in the world. Anybody watch me show, I have been warning you all about Bill Gates for a very long time. But you see, when you're rich and when you're white, when you're rich in this world, but especially when you're white, the world bow down to you. Don't know for what reason, but they do it. We need to be asking questions because just November, we see Andrew Holness and Babsy Grange and Adam Stewart carry the rapist Bill Clinton into our country to get involved in the Melissa rebuilding. This fucker must be stopped. We must, if we're not prepared to die, if we're not prepared to die, we must stand up and roll back any dealings our leader have with Bill Gates and Bill Clinton. Otherwise, you pedophiles in Jamaica, you are surrendering your children to this system. It's all out now. We're not mad again. We're not conspiracy theorists again. We're not propaganda. All know the Labour right them will group up against me in November. Them report me page till the producer, the main profile on Facebook. Them take down my monetization. And they swarm me. Adam block me. Adam and the Observer block me from accessing Observer on Facebook where me and follow for years. And Jamaica people, because we don't promote and support pedophilia all this year, Jamaica is one country in this world with normalized pedophilia. The whole world silent. It come out now, we not mad. Why make nobody not talk? Why make nobody not outrage? Why make nobody not demonstrate against these rich and powerful people? Because all of them are blood clot coward. We're not even afraid for talk. We're not even afraid for talk. Well, all of we picking them at risk. The whole of we at risk. And our leader still invite Bill Gates and Bill Clinton into our country. This must be stopped, Jamaica. Andrew Holness must answer to it. What dealings you're in with Bill Gates and Bill Clinton, with food, with medicine, with any bloody thing in our country, them to murder, them to rapists, them to pedophilia, Jamaica. We must stand up against Andrew and any dealing. But you Jamaicans are not silent. The whole bumbo clot I no sell out for visa. Them can't shut me, you know. Prince Charles can do the fuck what he wants with me. I mean, I go sell out for visa, British passport and indefinite. They go talk till they shot me. Yes. All in a prison. We can still show through the cell door. Another prisoner across this, so I go here with me and say. We're too comfortable. We're too go on like say nothing now. This bumbo class. If this did come out in the ghetto, hey, you know, make me cuss this man, you know. Don't make me cuss this man. You see, if this had the ghetto people picking it, I would have front news. News would have ripe. News would have ripe. If a poor people picking it, them a pedophile ring ya, expose amongst a gang in a Jamaica, expose amongst poor people in the world. It would have been a walla wash. But nobody no want to talk about it. Everybody want to hand them hand out for a little pittance. Everybody want a blight, Jamaica. Give me a blight. Give me something, no, Jamaica. Give me a thing, no. Oh, it go. Sell out with children, them. Sell out with children, them. Our children are at risk. Bill Gates and the medical frontier and the scientific frontier all sort, all the dirty Bolt, dirty Shellyan, dirty the whole, I don't know. What on name a call up in an Epstein file where they might carry out research on the whole on a silence. I want to go on. And then they want me to come out here and act. You must act decent. You must act intelligent. Me not sell myself out. Me continue be the ag. Me continue be the HOG ag. Where me always be. Because you see this bumbleclot decency what we're promoting in the world. See what we don't get there. A bunch of murderers and pedophiles and child rapists. That's what you all got. For decency. The price of decency in this world. You idiots. Idiots. Fool for rich people. Fool for white people. And we sit down and take any abuse. When we sit down and make no leaders sell or no. Cheap. When you when Andrew go to South Africa, Andrew never even sell with. In car, we go give away for free. He never even take pittance. Andrew never even take down, pay down, we. That's how it was. Andrew never even take pay down, we. Cheap, free. Just give away so. And the whole on of silence. Not a word, not a voice. Make a calm down and go to somebody else. Because we not done yet, you know. Nothing we done. Lord Jesus, them wicked PNP there. Hold on there. Me not hear nobody talk about local government election. All local government election, me not hear about it. Because local government election is every 2 years, is it not? I know if you say and so if you go. We don't hear nobody talk about. Because this February ought to be the local government election cycle, is it not? Or it's been militarized. Me don't know, but nobody not talk about it. Me don't hear the PNP them ask about it. Like we're in the majority in the local government, so we're comfortable. It a go put off. Jamaica in a hey Jamaica. I tell them every day, every time me look, me walk or wake up, I be a dead people me I see. And I'm not talking about the literal dead people. I'm talking about the spiritually dead people. The people who are dead to discernment. The people who are even dead to what reality is because of the information they've been fed and what they've perceived by the information on being fed. I've seen dead people every left, right, and center. I just see dead people. I thought, now that the curtain is pulled back from power, and we are seeing the pig dens that is said to be power, and you all are not fucking outraged about it. You all are so silent about it, like it was a beach picnic. There's nothing to see here. No, let me tell you why I supported Donald Trump and why I continue to support the idiot. You have to understand that the mind can hold the opposite to be true at the same time. Donald Trump is a racist. He's a rapist. He's a liar. He's a conman. He's a thief. I know that. I'm not denying that. Me, as a person who is in great opposition to the American empire, to hope to see the death or downfall of the American empire in my lifetime, is why I supported Donald Trump. Here's the reasons. Only the idiot that Donald Trump is could have pulled America down to where America is now, because he's not trained in the art of diplomacy. Not just that, though. Donald Trump is the playground bully. The playground bully is one who likes to be egged on, one who likes to show off, one who likes to be praised. That's Donald Trump. Only a Donald Trump could plan or promise to release the Epstein file. Only a flipping tongue of Donald Trump would tell the world that, as an American president, don't think Biden didn't know all of this. They all knew. We now realize Biden was protecting Clinton in the report. Only such a useful idiot, as I call him, in Donald Trump would have told the world and would have told America, we are going to release the Epstein file. And my God, what an exposure. From royal household to bicameral parliaments and republics, it's a wallow of shit. It's a wallow of shit, blood and gore, rich, powerful men raping, murdering, killing children, eating shit, being pissed over, drinking blood, sacrificing children. Yes, those are the truth that are coming out of the Epstein file. Mm-hmm. You all are silent. To the lamb. Move on to the Jamaica Jankro them for a bit now. Move on to some Jamaican Jankros, because we have so much Jankros circling in the top of the tree this morning. Let's go back to hang on, Barbados. Let's go back to Barbados.
Is so late that it would be impractical to tell the rest of Barbados not here that they're not going to school or work tomorrow. So we do things in a disciplined way, and you will have a long weekend because you will have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And my friends, it is not by accident. It is not by accident that Friday is a day off. That Saturday is 2 days off. That Sunday is 3 days off. That number 3 songs, a little too special, is so late.
It will be bacchanal in Barbados on this weekend. Congratulations to the Iron Lady of the Caribbean. Oh, how we wish, oh, how the people of Jamaica wish they have a leader. Oh, how we wish, oh, how we wish. Oh, how we wish we had a leader. Now, back to Golden and Lady Esmeralda Taunton. If I was favored, I would have seek a job at a nursery. I would want to play with children and pin nappies and clean shit and wipe dribbles and vomit and pukes and all that.
Any
But
period,
as
for a
per
period, shouldn't that be
Minister
within a
of
period?
Finance,
It's within a period, surely. I don't know, payment for a period specified by. Yeah, I think that the word for should be replaced by the word within. Just as it in the current bill, it's a period between November 1 and March 31. That's the period that the payment must be made within in order to qualify.
Fully done.
You didn't answer it?
Your answer
When-
was insufficient.
Sorry, well, tell me what the answer is, because I didn't hear your answer. So if you can clarify that.
Minister?
Spell done.
No, can't spell no done. Can't spell no.
It's not the person will not be assessed. It's more looking at the collection date rather than an assessment date here. It's not about assessment. It's about the collection.
Something all right.
Member Golding?
Yeah,
Something all right.
I don't know. The answer is very unclear about it's a form of collection. Not I don't know what that means.
Dunce. Here the academic dunce like that. No A for a rat, no B for B, no cat for a sack. Who am I dunce right now? While my name I forgot.
Alex say give me an assignment, though. Dunce.
Spell bright.
Can't spell nothing. Can't spell nothing.
I believe you.
Fully dunce coming not bright. No
I
joke.
believe it.
You are so disappointing on so many levels.
like serious the globalists. No need a nurse. Globalists. No need a babysitter. No don't need a babysitter. But no, it's a favorite talent of looking after children. Because I think she would do well at looking after babies. Backside. Let us move over now to who? Kamina Johnson Smith Fraughton. Kamina Johnson Smith. Let's leave the minister. Let's go to Kamina first. Then we'll come back to Darrell Vaz and the monkey story. He look like a monkey and he sound like a monkey.
Respect of the immigrant visas, there has been engagement. There has not been any clarity.
Labor right. Which one I know F the monkey fit F up Jamaica people? One I know F the monkey in labor right can really frig way up bad.
Respect of the immigrant visas, there has been engagement. There has not been any clarity on the basis for which Jamaica was placed on that list. In fact, the general sentiment is one of surprise, but it is a broad examination of processes where we're advised, and that the system is paused. So we continue to remain engaged and open to provide any information that's requested. But generally, there's been a sense of openness to engagement and recognition that Jamaicans generally are productive members of the diaspora community, and we continue to leverage that in discussions that we hold in respect.
Right, that was an answer to Mahiri Stewart asking him about the US visa bullshit in, and she just waffled on. But listen now about the Jamaica student in Cuba, and what may I tell you, Jamaica people, we can't have manners because manners don't suit the world where we live in. The mannerism where we grew up with in the 70s and 80s, not suitable for the world. Yeah. Me not lie about it. Not suitable for now. No, sir. The nonsense what them people here tell we about. Them boiled blood. Them your idiotness, your boiled blood. When you listen to Kamina what's rather in. Hey,
Respect of the immigrant visas, there has been engagement. There has not been any clarity on the basis for which Jamaica was placed on that list. In fact, the general sentiment is one of surprise, but it is a broad examination of processes where we're advised, and that the system is.
I know this. I want. Hold on. I want the one of the Cubans, the Jamaican students in Cuba. Right, here the merry-go-round now.
The past few weeks, some of our students have been reaching.
Anyone I don't know we used to ride per merry-go-round? You know, what we do? Give a dizziness warning, you know? You might feel dizzy during this broadcast. We have to give the health warning.
Out and have advised that their institutions have either closed for a period, in one case for 4 weeks, others that classes have been suspended in favor of virtual studies, which of course have challenges with internet and electricity, but they do occur. And one institution which has suspended in pending an assessment of the situation. So far as we're advised, under the scholarship program, there is one institution which has suspended its classes, and that affects 6 students under the scholarship program, but they are awaiting further advice regarding recommencement of classes. We've also been advised that 13 privately funded students, private students, have taken the decision to return home. It is very unfortunate that students are.
Talk it to Jamaica. If we buck up Kamina Johnson Cemetery Road, when you wouldn't drop one right banana skin right in front of her, make you slide and broke somewhere.
Adversely affected by a program which has been working well for students across the Caribbean for some time, but we understand that the prevailing intent and the drive among the majority of the student body at this time is for their continuation of studies. So what has the ministry been doing?
What is definitive about we've been advised, we understand? Listen to what the ministry put in place. Lord Jesus, refuse me, no more would I. Listen to what the ministry put in place, Jamaica, for the children them in Cuba where practice medicine and others. Lord, help with this morning.
The ministry has been reviewing daily updates from the embassy in Havana, which remains in consultations with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Cuba and the Diplomatic Corps in Havana, and in particular the CARICOM Corps. Students have also been reaching out to seek guidance and to share their circumstances. So we've taken a few Among them, we've established a WhatsApp group with the approximately 320 students for direct and ongoing contact. And this is important because generally, although we are always aware of the scholarship students who travel, the private students don't usually engage with the ministry. They don't necessarily register. So now we have a full registration, a full awareness of the student body that is present. On the 5th of February, that is at a point that you would recognize that there was a certain acuteness in communication and information that was available publicly and internationally. The embassy contacted students and encouraged them to consult with their academic institutions on how their program might be affected by the disruptions and in the event of sudden interruption. Further, we encourage them, and we continue to encourage them, to consult with their parents or guardians on the options available for them at this time and going forward, and also for them to make preparations for emergency circumstances should that be required, for emergency departure should that be required.
Emergency circumstances, emergency departure should that be required. It sparked something for. I don't plan the Americans. Them a plan to invade Cuba, coming in Johnson Summit, because one of them have talked what we don't know about, you know. But me just ask you, I don't plan the Americans. Them a plan to invade Cuba. What we don't know about.
The embassy also took the further step of dispatching a diplomatic note to the foreign ministry in Cuba, seeking assistance, or rather guidance, in ascertaining how best students could be facilitated in the circumstances, including whether transcripts will be made available by way of policy, whether transcripts will be made available to students who seek to continue their studies elsewhere, if this is occasioned by the disruptions in availability of classes. We also, of course, dispatched from the ministry headquarters a similar request to our counterpart in Havana through the Embassy of Cuba here. An official response is pending. We're waiting on both sides, but an informal response has suggested that direct engagement with institutions is what is required for access to transcripts, but we continue to engage and await a formal response.
Yeah, just for your health warning, if you was sitting down, don't stand up straight away, because what did she say? I don't know. Don't understand what she was talking about, like literally. Right. Let me turn to my website before we go further. No, I am still putting out content on the website and in the app. However, you may see in the app that there isn't a graphics next to them that will be posted on Facebook, because I'm using the free version of the app and the website, which have a limited availability for certain things. I'll be still publishing articles. Don't let, because the graphics is not beside them, it deter you from reading them. Coming off £25 a month right now, figure upgrade for it give me the full bits and pieces what we need. But we're working with what we have. So don't let, because the photograph, when you're going at the app or on the website, now the next to them, to make it stop you from delve into the information that we are putting your direction. So continue to support the thing by reading the articles. You're all interacting with them, especially the busted and back road one with the police officer. We get busted from Port Henderson Road in the illegalities and the arms bus and galanging. You're all interacting with that one. But continue to interact with the website. Scan the QR code and download the app. Send us a request when you sign into the app with your Facebook or your Google. And then whenever time we put out an article, you'll get it in the app, or we also put out the link on Facebook as well, which the link takes you direct to the website. So continue to support the thing. We in our war, on a sisse, mainstream media broke down, and things they have to talk about, things they have to highlight. We're going to go to the minister. Somebody, we were grew up in the 80s. We know what coach stick mean, though. Jamaicans, we were grew up in the 70s, the 80s, the 60s, and so on and so forth, and the 50s. We know what coach stick. We know what coach stick be, don't. The modern people would call it hang pan nail. But we know what coach stick be, don't. We're going to go to the minister. No, sir. Somebody needs to tell Darrell there's something wrong with him. Not just ask him, but tell him. Say, minister, you know, say something wrong. Our minister there. No man, it can't be that minister in a studio. I want to go on here this morning. Minister ought to be. Of course, minister is in studio. How you mean, minister not there? Oh, no. Only if you ask Darrell Vaz, where do him? When you see Darrell Vaz a road, touch him on his shoulder, and say, you know, sister, something to you? I put out an article about this, but the article I mistakenly suggest Janella Precious. It's not Precious. This is Maitland. This is Jamela Maitland. The TV, they have so much of them. Jamela Maitland, Jamela Pullen, Janella Precious, all that. But this is Maitland. This is not Precious. So this is the back and forth with the minister and Precious, not Maitland, yesterday evening in the press conference. But me want to ask the MC Darrell Vaz road and tell, you know, sister, something to you, Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz will coach stick and bear up your clothes for you. Darrell Vaz will we not see your shoulder and your chest in your clothes. Like somebody can tell Darrell Vaz, ask Darrell, tell Darrell Vaz something to him. We don't just make Darrell Vaz a walk around just so comfortable. Like I said, nothing wrong with him. Oh, no wicked stuff, especially in the labor right. You can't tell the man. Tell him something to him. Cannot be that the whole honor just no see it.
Your initial response to the Auditor General's report on Starlink was one of complete rejection. This morning, you seem to be almost going back on what you're saying with a clarification. Are you now accepting the fact that you did, in fact, breach the procurement guidelines?
Thank you very much. My press release stated my position. What I'm commenting on now is the commentary that has taken place subsequent to.
Whoever hang that shot upon you, whoever walk past your Darrell Vaz and just throw the shot against you, so then wicked. You don't know Melina? You don't know Melina? Jesus. Stand back.
That and the fact that it has boiled down to the question as to whether or not, as minister leading the procurement, that was a breach or not. My position is very simple. I'm justifying my position while basically paying respect to the AG's department and her for her job that she does, because I do not wish to become in a controversial position with any agency of government. My position.
When him a look sympathy in going at this stone for her and her job she does.
Remains that I justified today why I did it, because I believe it's important to clear the noise so that people hear from me directly as to the position that I have taken. It's a very simple position. I didn't have to comment, but that's not my nature.
So just to follow up, is that yes, you accept that you breached the procurement guidelines?
I accept fully what was said by the AG in relation to me getting involved in the procurement. However, what I'm saying is that in a national emergency, I did what I needed to do as Minister of Telecommunications and Minister and co-chair of the Advisory Committee for Relief and Recovery for Hurricane Melissa. I will say it again. If unfortunately next year, Hurricane Darrell or Hurricane Dana comes and I find myself in the same position, yes, I will have to get written up again. Extreme times require extreme actions. People suffering, people to be evacuated, search and rescue, can't wait on a procurement process that takes weeks, especially when you have an agency advice that you can go to direct processing. If I did
only though Darrell Vaz, that us spending that $12 million purchasing those Starlink, which you did the procurement document in retrospect, it turned out we never really need them. Can they sit down with the commish, selling them, giving them away, don't know what they're doing with them. So we never really need them. There wasn't a really emergency for them. Continue.
Do what I did, those Starlinks would not get into the system for at least 1 month in a national disaster.
All right,
Question,
thank you.
Minister. So then, in that context, then would you then agree that there should be changes to legislation to make things like this easier for you to do in the future?
That's a no-brainer. Our Prime Minister has already spoken on this issue, and I look forward to what takes place going forward, because that's an absolute no-brainer. You cannot have the same guidelines in normal times that you have in extreme times.
No, when Darrell Vaz said he don't want to be in conflict with any government agency, is he taking a pop at Andrew Holness? Just asking. Was he taking a pop at the Prime Minister, who is wallowing in the dirt with the Integrity Commission? So you must read this article as well of yesterday's stormy exchange between Maitland and Darrell Vaz, even though you see, but the article give you a critical analysis of the whole bullshittery. I don't know what is happening to us as a people. If we drink too much Kool-Aid, if we drink too much mad puss piss, if it is that them put spell upon we, or we just comfortable with it and think there isn't a better way or better options or other options. Me don't know. But it look like we just comfortable and relaxed to all our go on so. But me have to tell no Jamaicans, we don't want Bill Gates and Bill Clinton in our country. We must stand up and tell Andrew Holness, be done with any dealings we don't have with Bill Gates and Bill Clinton. These people shouldn't be walking amongst us. These people should be tarred and feathered. Bill Clinton, Prince Charles, Andrew Mountbatten, The whole of them. Because Prince Charles, you can't come out here, go on like Andrew, bring on down. The royal household has forever been involved in pedophilia and close to pedophilia, Charles Mountbatten. Your Uncle Dickie, who bring you up while your father and mother was on royal duty, is a pedophile in this country. Lord Mountbatten. Ghislaine Maxwell's father, a member of the British Labour, a former member of the British Labour Party, a media tycoon, a multi-billionaire, well connected to the royal family. Jimmy Savile, the Queen's friend, Prince Charles' friend and marriage. So I don't want to know, come out and come go on like this is an Andrew problem or this is a Peter Mandelson problem. Just go back and look at all of the fuckery over the year of sexual abuse and sexual assault of children in our country. It always involves one of the high and mighty. So why not silence poor people? Why not take the pedophile them money? Why not take the gifts and the little whatever you can get from them? I not gonna not talk. No, Mr. Fight not gonna not talk. To not chat out, that's why they got drop at fire polling on one. They don't beg too much. When you chat out and go plant, go pick up machete and and fork and go and till the soil, you idiots. Bill Gates is selling all sort of fuckery. Bill Gates will put antibiotics in a Melinda drink. Bill Gates. Bilgates Gates. We're medicating wife through alcohol. Are you fucking serious, Jamaica? Anyway, come go on about your business before you turn idiot out here this morning. Come go on about your business before you turn idiot out here this morning, because I don't see why I don't say the fucker with everybody else. I don't see why. It's all coming out. Why not so silence? Me come go on about my business. Me come go on about my business this morning because I me one have problem. You don't notice? The Jamaica vlogger them. Jamaican vloggers. Honest or silent. Jamaican vloggers. Honest or silent. I want one. They have file bound. Anyway. The war between we and the Babylon just got over. Globalists, thank you very much for being here this morning. Lovely to have your support, as always. And we're saying once again, congratulations to the strongest politician in our region. One of the strongest, because Cuba always have strong leaders. But thank you for being here. Join us back tomorrow morning, this evening rather. Hey, join us back this evening. This is not night. This is not your night show, idiot. So please do join us back this evening for the people's point of view. Oprah. Nasty Oprah. Oprah with the John of God. Oprah with the South African girls. Me and you later. Anyway, globalists, thank you. Good morning and good afternoon from Global TV.
Run, keep going on, let's protest. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way, prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime, fight down.
6 p.m. Eastern Time, Sandra. 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Righteousness, and we love. I will love Jaja. I will love Jaja. And we love Jaja. We love Jaja. We love Jaja. Rastafari, preserve all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we penalize. Day or night, we gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Rastafari. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. And we love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. Me love Jah, Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ Twink.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.